We are finally live, everyone, for something else completely, and the historic route from Ebenezer Baptist Church to the state capitol. And then I just got up live here. We're just in front of. I know there's a lot of different causes and groups here today. The King was fighting for, and what people were continuing to fighting for today, like in Ferguson. Those things are being addressed here today. There's even, I believe, a student or two from the parliaments in various ways, and this is how hopefully real. But yeah, thanks for joining me here in Atlanta, Georgia. Much warmer than up north. There are tens of thousands of people here. I was at the back of the march. I marched all the way up. To march up to the Capitol right now.
Do you know what's? I don't know. Oh, friend.
So again, thanks for joining me. I'm just waiting for the marchers to march up to the Capitol here. They marched all the way from Ebenezer Baptist through the historic route Martin Luther King took to the Capitol. That's about to begin here. I'm just trying to take care of some other things. My end here. Thanks for being patient, and here they come.
Can we begin to have everyone get into their places so we can begin our program? If everyone can please get in places and find your seats so we can start our program.
More seats on the other side. I'm with you.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
You in the program?
Yeah, the personal section.
All right, I got it.
Well, you can't go this way. Are you by yourself?
All right, everyone. If we can please have everyone find their seats so we can begin our program. Please find your seats so we can begin our program.
Right here.
All right, everyone, if we can please begin our seats. We'd like to start with our drumline band, if we can, as we begin our festivities for this afternoon for MLK 50 Forward. I'm one of your hosts this afternoon, Frank Ski from the People Station B103. Can we get a round of applause for our ML King drumline today? All right. Can we please have everyone so that the family can have an unobstructed view? Thank you very much. We got to make sure our very distinguished of our festivities this afternoon. Right now, I'd like to introduce the Spelman College Glee Club.
I'm gonna try to get up there.
real quick, are there any millennial family offspring that are here that is not seated up front yet? We want to make sure we pay the most respect to you to make sure that we move you up to the front section. And again, my people that are on the side, you can come to the back by the park and get a better view if you'd like to as well. At this time, we'd like to bring up MLK Atlanta to sing as well. That was amazing. Hello everyone, I am Frank Ski from the People Station V103, and today we honor the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we celebrate that fact together, because together we win with love for humanity. Before we get started, I want to take this opportunity, if I may real quick, to thank the Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Nonviolent Social Change, Dr. Bernice King, the CEO of the King Center, as well as all of its presenting sponsors who are making this 50th anniversary commemorative event honoring the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. and the founding of the King Center by Coretta Scott King a reality today. We'd like to thank the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park, the Ford Motor Company, FedEx, Target, and Delta Airlines. So let's give all of our sponsors a gratitude with a round of applause. Let's get this started. Please welcome to our stage a Sandersville native. He began his career in public service working as a prosecutor, a judge, a state senator, and a U.S. congressman for Georgia's 9th District. He was elected Georgia's 82nd governor in 2010 and re-elected in 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the Honorable Nathan Deal.
Good afternoon, everyone.
How you doing?
Here we are in the presence of the statue of Dr. Martin Luther King, which we dedicated on these Capitol grounds last year. That was a great occasion. Almost 50 years, and I was honored to be the governor who participated in that process, and many of you did as well, and I congratulate you on it. It has been a great addition to the grounds here at our state capitol. Now, I know that many of you, as I, remember where you were 50 years ago. Now, we have a lot of young people here who were not around at that point in time. But that was one of those historic events that those of us who were around will remember. And it is in that spirit that we are here today. May the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King continue to reign here in our capital city and in our great state of Georgia. May it also reign throughout our great nation. His call for equality, his call for mercy, his call for love to overcome hate still resonates today. I think he would be proud of many of the accomplishments that have occurred since his death. I think those of us in Georgia can be proud of what we have been able to achieve here in his home state and in his hometown. We lead the nation in terms of meaningful criminal justice reform, which he certainly would have been in favor of that, and we are proud of our record in that regard. We're also proud of the accomplishments that we've made on many other fronts. So my challenge to you today is to continue in that spirit with which he led and for which he died. Welcome to the Capitol grounds of the great state of Georgia.
Thank you, Governor. At this time, I'd like to bring up my co-host from RebZ.tv, the one and only Mark Aram.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, I'm sorry. My clock's a little upside down. I'm honored to be here. I'm grateful to be here. And I'm honored to introduce our next guest. Much like most of you in the audience, I'm proud to say I've got a mayor named Keisha. I call her 60 because she is the 60th mayor of Atlanta. She got her law degree here at Georgia State University. Please welcome Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Well, good afternoon. It is such an honor to be here today on behalf of the City of Atlanta, and an honor to be here as the mayor of the City of Atlanta. I know that I stand here today because of the dream that Dr. King had for my life. And I'm so very grateful that we are gathered here today as a beloved community. And although we are marking the anniversary of a very somber occasion, I think it fitting that today in the City of Atlanta, the dream lives on. That dream lives on because in the City of Atlanta, we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. So before coming over here today, I was joined by men in a prison reentry program in the City of Atlanta. Men who are transitioning from incarceration in the state of Georgia and will now be employed by the City of Atlanta in the Department of Watershed Management. And what's so remarkable about what we announced today is that when we think about Dr. King's life, it really would have been difficult to imagine a place where the mayor of the City of Atlanta, an African-American woman, would stand alongside a commissioner from the state of Georgia and announce a program for African-American men who are leaving prison. But this is what the dream has been about. It has been about us overcoming barriers. It has been about us building a community that will be lasting for the generations. And so thank you all for remembering the dream. Thank you all to so many of you all who created the dream. I am personally grateful, and on behalf of the City of Atlanta, my commitment is that the dream will never be forgotten. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mayor Bottoms. Before we get our next guest, we have a little musical interlude. May I present the Morris Brown Glee Club. For the record, Frank Ski called me Morris Brown. The Morehouse Glee called me.
Are you anchored? Oh, yes. Yes, I'm anchored. My soul's been anchored in the Lord. Yes. Will you serve him? Will you serve him? Oh, yes. Will you serve him? Hallelujah. Will you serve him? Oh, yes. God Almighty. Are you anchored? Oh, yes. Yes, I'm anchored. My soul's been anchored in the Lord. Hallelujah. Will you praise him? Will you praise him? Will you praise him? Hallelujah. Will you praise him? Oh, yes. God Almighty. Yes, I'm anchored. Lord, I'm anchored. Oh, yes. Lord, I love you. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll serve you. Oh, yes. Lord, I praise you. Oh, yes. Hallelujah. My soul's been anchored in the Lord. God Almighty. My soul's been anchored.
I will serve. Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morehouse Glee Club. Morehouse.
I want to thank everyone again for joining me here in
Our next speaker
Atlanta.
was elected to the Atlanta City Council in 1997 and is an active member of the National League of Cities.
I was
One of her legislative highlights is the instrumental
here with a friend
role
for a
she
different
played in
reason,
live
completely looking for
2011
something to do today, and I saw this was going on. I'm like, I always seem to show up at the right time, so I wanted to get down here and bring you at least a little bit of live coverage of the March for Humanity in honor of Martin Luther King's 50th anniversary of his assassination. People showed up at Ebenezer Baptist Church and marched the historic route MLK took to the state capitol here in Atlanta, Georgia. We heard there's some speakers, going to be more speakers and more singing and presentations going on here at the Capitol. About to end the live stream here soon. So tens of thousands did the march. There's not as many, some people did leave as we got here, but there's some chairs they have for family members and things, and a few thousand people around the perimeter watching the event. But a lot of people participated in the march from Ebenezer Baptist to the state capitol today to march the 50th anniversary of his death, of his assassination, I should say. And I'll probably still be around here, so might do some more live tweeting if anything comes up. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at RevolutionaryZ. That's the easiest way to find what I'm doing live at the moment. And you can go to my website, RebZ.tv, and there's a donate page. That's how I do what I do without advertising money. You can donate there a couple dollars, help me out so I can go get something to eat today while I'm here. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. Large police presence, as you can imagine. They've even got the state capitol in all directions blocked off. About a block or two with dump trucks blocking the road, obviously to prevent vehicles through. It seems to be a new thing at any organized large protest now in the big cities for obvious reasons. All right, so if there's anything else important while I'm here in the great state of Georgia, I will try to be there and go live if I can. So let me know if you guys have any tips on anything here around the Atlanta area in the next few days. I'll be here probably till the end of the week.
I will forever be grateful for all the sacrifices for those who came.
And again, you can find me on Twitter at RevolutionaryZ or go to RebZ.tv. The logo up in the upper right-hand screen is also my website. You can hit the contact button there, and you can email me with tips, questions, or any concerns you may have. So thanks all for joining me. So I'm going to take the live feed down again on Twitter. If there's anything else I want to show you guys, I'll be live tweeting it. If I need to go live again, I will. Otherwise, I will see you whatever next time that is. Thanks, everyone.
Mm-hmm.